Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Now, keeping with the budget on Magic Bricks Now, like always, we focus on you, the home buyer. Our reporter Amita Balachandra went out and caught up with a few professionals and students and asked them about their budget expectations. Let's take a look.
Affordable housing is a big concern in the industry right now, especially in a city like Mumbai where homes are so far out of reach. So what expectations do you have from the budget?
So what I would say is that generally the sentiment has been a little negative on account of inflation, prices rising, and what we expect is a very specific incentive from the government. And that would, one of those incentives would include increasing the tax exemptions for the homeowners. So the current limit is at 3.5 lakhs. It would be good. The expectation is for it to go to about 500,000 because unless there are very specific steps that the government takes to signal that they are incentivizing, we know that there's a large pool of stock that builders are sitting on.
All right, talking about taxes, you just mentioned that the government needs to increase it to about 5 lakh rupees, which is currently at 3.5 lakh rupees right now. But there are several other concerns when it comes to taxes because taxes work differently for under construction properties, completed properties. So what other incentives do you think the government needs to focus on?
See, one of the major incentives that we have been talking about is that as a home buyer or even from an industry point of view, the consumer insight has been that why should I pay the taxes when I have not got the possession? So technically the taxes should be applicable at a later point of stage. So that is something which you need to see. At the other point of time, the amount of taxes that I am really paying with my hard-earned money, is that being validated by the kind of projects or by the kind of quality that has been coming in? Construction delays, it has been grappling the industry for a long time now. As a basic citizen, my question is, why isn't the bill being addressed? Why aren't those real estate players being addressed? If I look at from the market point of view, with the kind of bad loans that has been coming up, we see that real estate is probably one of the segments wherein a lot of builders are itself involved in those kind of accounts.
Right. So she mentioned the real estate regulator bill, which is still stuck in the parliament right now. So do you think at some level that is going to help a lot of issues that we're facing right now?
Definitely yes, that is going to help. But then since we are youngsters, we're going to get placed, we'll be getting jobs. Now getting into the market to buy a house, we are youngsters. See, even if we have to pay EMIs, we don't get tax benefits at present. Like after the possession, after 3 years, we get benefits. So like today, we have to pay our own rent and also we have to pay the EMIs. So the government should do something for us. There should be some norms so that it eases us to make all the expenses come.
Are you really giving me a candy and trying to deviate my attention from the main issues? The main issues today is not that we should celebrate that 20 of the cities have got into the smart city list. Is the government trying to tell me that instead of me trying to make your city smart, I'm actually going to move you to a smart city? The biggest example probably is Delhi. I mean, after an agitation, a water supply gets cut off, and that's the national capital. We have not even been able to come to a conjecture where we can say that what is going to be the pollution control measures, whether an odd and even rule or a better rule. So these, like as a citizen probably, I would say that please, Mr. Finance Minister, don't stop giving me deviations. Give me implementation of the policies.
What citizens actually want is something to happen on the REITs front, something to happen on the tax benefits. Also, there's the real estate regulator bill that is still stuck in the parliament right now. These are the things that citizens clearly want addressed. Amita Balachandra for Magic Bricks Now.